Hi Aries, I'm Ocean, and I'm going to be doing your end of September quick love reading. Okay, so when I was getting ready to do your reading, I was looking for something to write with, specifically your name, and I could not find the marker. So I was like looking over for the marker, and it was like right when I got ready to sit down, I'm like, okay, really? And when I found the marker, it wasn't the one that I usually use. It was a more bold marker, very bold. And now this was just a small little marker I was going to use, but for some reason, like I came across a Sharpie, which I didn't even know that I owned. Now, that may seem like nothing to you, but it was a big thing because I had been wanting a Sharpie for months. Like, I know it sounds funny, but I've been needing a Sharpie for months, okay? And never been one in sight. So the fact that I was looking for this little, like, regular marker, and what I ended up, in my inconvenience, what I ended up finding was something much more bold, the actual thing that I wanted. And yeah, so it worked out. Another thing that happened was one of the cards, even though I know what this card meant, I had to research it. Like, I just had to, you know, I had to research it just to be sure. And then the last thing that happened was I had to, what did I do? So I redid something. Oh, this is not only my second attempt to record, but there was something else I had to redo. I can't think of what it was, but if I remember, I'll say it in the middle of the reading. Okay, so the first card that I drew is the Judgment card, and the card that I'm specifically referring to is the oh, well, let me tell you what I got from that. I got the feeling that you are finally. Oh, okay. So the Sharpie came in handy because I was like, okay, well, maybe somebody is about to be bold or in sharp. It could be in what they're going to say, what they're about to do, but they're about to be bold. And like, I could not find the marker to write your name, and I didn't have this problem with my other signs. And I was just like, okay, so Aries is about to, be bold. I was like, I can't do this without a name. Like, this is Aries. I was like, okay, somebody's about to come back into their power. Like, somebody's about to write their name boldly somehow. They're coming back into power or the realization of who they are. Um, so the first card I drew, and I specifically am referring to the cards that I have here. This is called the Light Seers Tarot. So let me just say that. The very first card I drew is the Judgment card. And that will be to your left, I believe. So the Judgment card, this card basically tells me that somebody has made a decision, more specifically to free themselves. And in freeing themselves, they're giving themselves permission to be themselves, like, or let go of something that's been holding you back. And maybe you haven't been feeling like yourself lately, but you're about to free yourself, and I mean free yourself boldly. This could be in a relationship, this could be in a creative endeavor, but this could be leaving a job, this could be, leaving a relationship, but you're about to give yourself permission to fly, okay? The next card is the Six of Pentacles. So right away I was like, okay, so the Judgment came. And okay, well, let me say this. The Judgment card tells me that you've been judging yourself or needing to make judgment on a situation, and you're finally going to do that. The next card is the Six of Pentacles, and so this tells me that you're going to go back into a place of balance. Like I said before with the Judgment card, I think you've been out of balance lately. If this is financial, maybe you haven't been working, and now you're finally about to be, making that coin again. If not, this is a creative endeavor, and you're finally about to say, okay, even if I am working, I'm going to give to my creativity too. When I go home or whenever I do whatever, I'm going to start investing in my own dreams. And as that flows with judgment, it's like you have work, but you're also about to free your creativity. I'm about to, express myself. I feel like you're going to express yourself boldly. Um, okay, so also this tells me that you're about to come back into alignment, like balance with yourself. And if this is a relationship, you're going to start giving equally, or you're going to start finally receiving equally. But I feel more like this is you freeing yourself so that you can attain balance again, because maybe you were off balance by something. The next card is the Seven of Cups. So this tells me that you are having options, and maybe you're trying to decide, okay, with these options, which one is going to be the best option for me. Now that, if this is a creative endeavor, then now that you're going to be freely expressing yourself and you're going to be bringing yourself back into balance, or now that you have the finances again, you want to make sure you do the right thing with your money for this investment. Or it just means that you are now saying, okay, I have a lot of creative, abilities, or I have a lot of things I want to do. Which one should I do first, and how should I go about it? If this is love, then this can be someone who's freeing themselves from a relationship that has not allowed for them to be themselves. It could be that you haven't been expressing yourself specifically, and you're usually a person who is bold. You are like, do you know who I am? Like, I feel like you forgot who you were or something, but finally you're coming back into balance, and you're realizing, you know what, like, I got options, okay? You could be dealing with an earth sign, because I do see pentacles. You could be dealing with a water sign. Definitely heavy on the water sign, but actually definitely heavy on the earth sign too. Or it could be an Aquarius, or an Aquarius, Libra. What is the other one? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Fire is not on the board, but it doesn't mean that you're not dealing with a fire sign. You just may be coming up as something different, or you could be, whoever you're dealing with could be embodying a different energy. The next card that I pulled, which I wasn't going to pull at first, but I was like, no, we need 4 cards, is the Queen of Cups. And I pulled this from the bottom of the deck. And I can tell you right now, underneath the deck is now, because I was like, no, this is going to be the 4th card. Like, I kept feeling like I needed a 4th card, but I was like, no. And then it came, like, I ended up, this is the High Priestess. She's at the bottom of the deck. And her and the Queen of Cups were just chilling together. So this tells me, if this is a creative endeavor, you're going to, remember, you're coming from the Seven of Cups. So you're going to choose the cup. If you remember, you're like, okay, what cup should I choose? What cup should I choose? I got options. Okay, I got options. But pay attention to the fact that here you see all these golden cups, but you see this one. This one looks more reddish to me, okay? It's like there's one particular one you're more passionate about. And Seven of Cups, I don't usually notice that, not in the regular tarot deck, but I'm noticing that this one has a little more red, so this tells me there's more passion. And here, where she's choosing the one that she loves, Queen of Cups, is love. You see how her hands are up, like she prayed about it, she's following her intuition. He or she, the roles can be reversed. This could be happening to you, it could be happening to somebody that you're dealing with. They chose this cup, and ironically, this is the same color as this cup, okay? So there's a particular choice that calls to your heart. This could be a person. There's a particular one that you're choosing to give to, and I have a feeling you're choosing you. I mean, I'm not saying that you're not choosing someone else, but I'm paying attention to this crown up here. So it's making me think that you might be choosing yourself. Okay? And I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all, honey. Because even in this balance card, I'm noticing, this is a Pentacles card. So definitely coming back into balance financially, or with maybe an earth sign or something. But I'm paying attention to this coin right here. It's like, that's the one with the pentacle. And it's just like, you know what? I think I'm going to choose me. I don't know. Maybe. That's what I'm getting from this. Okay, so to clarify these cards, I did draw from the regular tarot deck. And to clarify judgment, I pulled 9 of Swords. So this tells me that there's something that's been on your mind. It could be tormenting you. You could be not able to sleep. You haven't been able to figure this out. You haven't been yourself. You haven't been able to let this go. You haven't been able to express yourself. You haven't been expressing yourself. So if this is creativity or a job or whatever it is, you feel like you have just not been able to be yourself. You have not been able to say what you need to say. If this is a relationship, you haven't been able to communicate that you're not happy, or you haven't been able to, you've been thinking, like, but your late night thoughts are that you want more. You want to be yourself. You want to be free. You want to rid yourself of burdens, like inner conflicts within yourself, conflict within a relationship. Maybe there's been so many arguments or whatever the situation is, and you're just like, you know what, I can't do this anymore. I want to set myself free. And I have a feeling you're going to do that. And if this is a creative endeavor, like I said, you haven't been using this. It could be something vocal, some expression. Like, you haven't been allowing this to flow. You haven't been allowing yourself to be you. You've been out of alignment, okay? For the Six of Pentacles, remember I said you're going to be coming into balance somehow. And I feel like you're going to be choosing you. And the card that's clarifying that is the World. That is really good, okay? The moment that you free yourself, what opens up is the World. That's what's calling to you. See how the World card is looking at this person as the Nine of Swords, and they're like, what are you doing? I'm waiting for you. It's like, and that's clarifying the Six of Coins. So it's just like balance, okay? Like balance is waiting for you. And it's funny that I'm saying like balance, because if you look at the World card, she's holding these two. I don't know what those are, but I don't know. You, whatever it is for you, it could be candles, it could be batons, it could be whatever the situation is. It's holding, it's balanced. It's not in the reverse. It's full circle. You're finally going to rid something, and it's going to bring you back into balance. Or you're finally going to express yourself, or you're finally going to go for that thing, whatever that is, and it's going to bring you balance. So clarifying the Seven of Cups is the Two of Cups. So this could be a love situation. Maybe you have many options, but there's one particular person that you want, or that calls to your heart more, and this is maybe your person, maybe even your twin. I'm not gonna go there right now, but definitely this could be a Leo, this could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, this could be a Gemini. I mean, it's not about what it could be. It could be anybody, but that's the option you want to choose. And for some reason, it still reminds me of balance. Like, I feel like you may be choosing you somehow. I just feel that you could be getting married. Something could be going on. Maybe this is a partnership with yourself, finally choosing yourself, finally choosing to be balanced. I'm seeing balance again. I'm seeing these two cups. Wow. Okay. So, yeah, there's a particular option that you want to choose. And this option is going to bring balance. And this option is going to be pure, real alignment, real love, okay? And I keep feeling like you're gonna choose you. Whatever this is, like, you're gonna, and if this is creative, you're gonna choose the thing that brings you the most balance, the thing that you love. I feel like you've been praying about this. Like, you're going to choose the one that's closest to your heart. Okay. Clarifying the Queen of Cups is the Six of Cups again. Balance. I think I'm gonna name this something that has to do with balance, because it's finally coming back. I feel like you haven't been yourself. Look at this Judgment card, how she's just floating and like finally able to free herself. Like, girl, where you been? Like, it's like your truth is finally able to be expressed. Remember, like the swords, like, you were just not expressing this, like, you're just tormented by it. It almost looks like she's coming out of her throat chakra. It's like you're finally going to say the things that you need to say. You've been holding it in. You're finally going to allow yourself, like, I feel like you're choosing you. Even if it's in creativity, you're choosing what you really love. Like, if you're working a job, you're like, no, I'm no longer going to just work this dead-end job or whatever. Even if it's a good job, it's not my truth. So I'm going to go for my truth. If you're in a relationship, you might be saying, I can't be in this relationship anymore. I have to choose the one that I really love. Like, or you could be saying, you know what, I can't, do this right now. I'm not balanced. I have to choose me. I have to choose me, or something like that, because you have the Six of Pentacles clarifying the Queen of Cups. Okay. So in some way you're choosing you, whether you're choosing that career you really love, whether you're choosing that person you really love, whether you're choosing to put love into yourself, it's going to bring you back into balance. Okay. And your prayer is going to be answered, because balance is being definitely restored. And remember, at the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. So, and I wonder what is at the bottom of this deck. the regular tarot. The Magician. Are you kidding me? So you mean to tell me at the bottom of this deck, you have the Magician? Okay, stop playing. You are powerful right now. You have the High Priestess and the Magician. You have what you need to manifest this new beginning, to come back into your power. Wow, like this is really powerful. You're finally coming back into balance. Whatever this decision is, if this resonates and you know exactly what I'm talking about, you have the wisdom. You've been led to this. You might even be dreaming this. This may be coming to you at night, your thoughts at night, this creativity, whatever this is. Like, if you know exactly what I mean, you are so powerful right now. The bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. Crowning this reading is the High Priestess and the Magician. Whoa, like I'm getting chills. You're about to come back into your power, Aries. Now the Sharpie makes sense. Boldly, you're about to come back into yourself boldly. Oh my goodness. And oh my god. Okay, so if you look at my other readings, you'll see that these two candles at the end that are flickering, is that it is flickering, they're usually right next to each other. But for some reason, at the very last minute, on the second take of the recording, I was like, it's not looking right. It doesn't look right. I don't know. It's just not doing it for me. So I ended up putting one on one side and one on the other side. I haven't done that in any more of my readings. And so balance again. Okay, you guys, Aries, look, okay, welcome back. That's all I'm going to say. Welcome back. It's time, okay? You got the World card. You got options. You got Six of Pentacles twice. You got the Judgment. You have the Queen of Cups. And you know, the Queen of Cups is making me think of somebody, like, I don't know if you can see that, but she's halfway in the water. And then she's outside of the water, but she's meditating. And she has this cup in front of her. I really feel like you're choosing you. You're coming into this power. Look at this crown that's coming down. Like, she's balanced. If this is creative, like, you are in the water, girl. Like, or excuse me, you don't have to be a girl. You could be a man too. You know, let me start saying both. You're in this water of creativity. You are extremely, and then you have the High Priestess. You are extremely powerful. Oh my God, I can just feel it. Like, and you have the Magician. You are almost a king or a queen. You're a master at whatever this craft is, or you're finally coming back into an alignment of love, and you are recharging yourself. You're filling your own cup. You are balanced though. You're not going into it resentfully. Whatever the situation is, you're choosing yourself or you're choosing love, whatever the situation is, but balance. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, so even like with the Seven of Cups, I see like there's earth and then there's water. Again, this is creative. If you're like, if somebody's trying to give birth, I feel like it's gonna happen. I feel like if somebody's been waiting for a sign like they're gonna have children, you're gonna have it. You're gonna have children. Maybe you've been like wondering if I can have this. I see like the Nine Swords, or you're wondering if you're going to be able to have children one day, or whatever the situation is. The answer is going to be yes. Wow. And you may be having a water birth, but okay, I don't want to overtalk, but you know, I don't think that you mind. This is really good. I want to say so much more, but you know, just I hope that you're able to see this the way that I'm seeing it. This is a powerful reading, and I'm so happy for you. I feel like it's time. I feel like you've been through some things, okay? And finally, balance is being restored within you. All right, we'll see what happens. Bye, Aries.